Hey everybody, I'm Martin, and today I want to talk about my experience being in Florida for over 6 months now. So I came from the Chicago, Illinois area, and as you might know, I primarily moved because of the weather and the taxes. The taxes are horrible in Illinois. So here in Florida, you don't have any state income tax. The sales tax is much lower in Illinois, especially in Cook County, which is the county Chicago's located in. The sales tax can be, anywhere 10, 11, sometimes 12%, depending on what you're buying. Even groceries, they tax them a lot. Here, a lot less taxes. The property taxes are less than half of what they were in Illinois. So, there are people that say, oh, the wages are lower in Florida. From my experience, and I've search the job markets in both areas, it's not that much different. And here in Florida, you're going to keep more of your paycheck. Federal taxes, of course, are going to be the same, but you have zero state tax. That's a big plus because Illinois just raised it to 4.95%. So that being said, the weather is fantastic. Today, April 2nd, it is almost 80 degrees and it feels great. Now, unless you're actually in the sun, it's very comfortable. Like right now, um, the sun's out, but I'm in the shade, so it's not too bad. Um, Up north, it's like 35 degrees, and some areas are getting snow today and yesterday. So my experience so far is very good. Now, a couple things that I do want to let you know is down here. Um, okay, let's talk about the negatives, right? Because every place has negatives. So during the summer, especially like July and August, September, it is very hot here. It's like usually 90, sometimes 100 with the humidity. And you have the risk of hurricanes. So, there's negatives about everywhere. However, they are not, you know, hurricanes are not new to people down here. Most of the houses, just like the one I'm standing in front of, are made of concrete. And, there's certain things you can do to prepare for that. Now, another thing, a lot of the drivers are horrible here. And that's why insurance is going to be more here. So, homeowners insurance is going to be a little more expensive because of the windstorms, is what they call them. And also, the auto insurance is going to be more expensive because of the drivers here. The drivers are bad. Sorry, but they are horrible. You have not only tourists from all over the country and all over the world. You have tourists. You have, it's crazy. The drivers are just nuts here. um, Another thing is the weather's great every day. What people like to do here in Florida is because it is very hot in the day, you won't see too many people out in their backyards. Um, People are at work, and if you're at work, you have the AC on, so it's just fine. But people here in Florida, I notice, love to hang out outside at night. When the sun goes down, it feels great. People love to hang out in their backyards, fire pits, music, everything. So the culture down here in Florida is a bit different than up in the north. So, up north you'd have like barbecues on the weekends and stuff like that, which is great. But here, pretty much year round, people are outside. It's great. Another thing, people are a lot more active down here. You're not stuck indoors for 4, 5, 6 months like you are up north. In the winter, let's face it, nobody wants to be outside. I know, myself, I would start getting depressed come January, February because you're indoors all the time. Now, as I as I get older, I dislike the cold even more. I don't know what it is. When I was young, I didn't mind the cold. I can go out in shorts, whatever. But it's totally different. So those are a few things that I would say. Um, you know, uh, I do like the decision that I made. Um, I can't help but keep checking the weather. At least a couple times a week up north. And it'll be 70, 80 degrees here, and it'll be 15, 20 degrees up north. So those are a couple quick things. I always send a picture to my friends and family and say, hey, it's 85 degrees here. But those are a couple quick tips. I mean, if you have any questions, let me know. Drop a like and talk to you soon.